Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Traded or Faded. That's right, something's moving every single day in the market, and we take a look at and decide whether to go one way or the other. Now, today, we're doing things a little bit different, okay? We're spicing it up. We have multiple names. We got 3 names that we're looking at today. I am joined by Mike Butler, of course, of Option Trading Contest Live fame. I think I've seen you a time or two before. Yeah. Okay, we got 3 names today. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, we're going to make it real interesting here. TTD is moving. All of a sudden, there's a lot surrounding the idea that OpenAI is going to advertise more with TTD. This stock, it's been a dog, for lack of a better word. What do you think here, Mikey? What are you doing? You trading it? You fading it?
I mean, I think if you're going to pick a direction here, it's very clearly to the upside. And the nice thing about this stock is it's a $30 stock. So small, medium, large size accounts can pretty much do whatever they want in there. And looking at the implied volatility, very healthy. Even though Ivy ranks at 32, you're still dealing with a 70% implied volatility, which is good enough to get any premium you want to reduce cost basis if you're selling puts, if you're selling a strangle, or if you want to stay defined risk even, you can get into a nice wide spread for a lower cost basis with the heightened implied volatility. So I would say trading it for me to the upside, but plenty of premium to do whatever you want.
You're nuts, okay? This stock sucks. Not so fast. This stock sucks. Okay, it's really been troubling to see what's going on here. I know this is really positive news, and that's why it's jumping, but I've used this before. I'm going to say it again. This looks like a dead cat bounce to me. I'm fading this thing. I'm not selling it outright, upside. Like, I'm not just willy-nilly selling calls, but I'm probably going to find maybe, I don't know if I'm buying puts in here. It's way too expensive. Maybe selling a call spread, and that's where we're going to do it. Next victim, AVGO. Obviously, this is a big-time name, and it had earnings today, and things were great. I feel like I'm leading you into something, but I'm not going to do that. Earnings were good. The stock is up. You know what AVGO does. It's at the center of all of this talk around AI and chips. AVGO, you trading it? You fading it?
I'm trading it. It is a high price stock, $300. Plenty of implied volatility though, still, even into this rally and slight vol crush. Ivy rank at 32, but implied volatility in the 50s. Same story. You can sell premium. You can go with diagonal spreads, calendar spreads. The world is truly your oyster. But with a $300 stock, I can't sell a strangle in here. So I'm going to go defined risk if I'm going to trade it. But I do like the idea of calendar spreads in here with any stock above $200-$300. That's probably where I'm going to go if I'm trying to get that dynamic exposure to implied volatility. But yeah, plenty of room to run. If you think that this is a good sign and nice recovery, you've got 100 points before you go back to where we were just before 2026 started. So trading it.
I'm actually on the same side as you on this one. Okay, yeah, I would trade this one. I think this is still one of the more important names, not only in the index, but also just as far as AI and as far as what's going on with chips. I'm trading AVGO. If there's one of those situations where we could have a disclaimer at the bottom, you would have it that I have a position on here and already. I have a Super Bowl in this name. So yeah, I'm definitely trading AVGO. Finally, last name here is Silver. You know it, you love it. Silver has had a volatile move, volatile month, honestly, volatile 2 months, if you will. And once again, it's having a volatile time. Things have changed in the landscape of silver more recently. We've seen what's going on with this current conflict in the Middle East, and we've seen how it's affected a lot of different asset classes, none more than silver, especially with the dollar getting stronger more recently. How are you feeling about silver here? Are you going to the upside and trading it, or are you fading it and going to the downside?
I'm going to keep trading it slightly to the upside. I have an active position, but silver wasn't something I traded all too often. I mean, if I traded silver a couple of years ago, it was with zebras or diagonal spreads just every so often when there is price extremes. But this has become quite the trading vehicle, and almost every single day that we've opened the markets up, silver's leading the way to the upside or downside. It's been super volatile. Implied volatility remains elevated. Ivy rank at 66 and raw implied volatility of 80%, 70%, and it's a $73 price point. So we have these positions on, we have a strangle on, and we were just going to do 1 year-long trade in the micro rate minis, but this is probably going to be another year-long trade because the premium is just so good here, and you can get a lot of cost basis reduction. Markets are super liquid, and regardless of direction, I think this is a trading vehicle people should consider if they're looking for exposure to precious metals for sure.
You know, this is one of those where I was battling up until the very last second. That's right, until you literally just finished stop talking. I was not sure which way I want to go. I would say I am going to trade it. My biggest caveat is that this situation that's currently happening has caused the dollar to rise. And that's one of the main reasons we've seen this pullback in silver. I think within a month's time, that's not going to be the case. And I think silver is going to resume its ascendant. So I'm going to go with trading silver to the upside. It's going to be a bumpy path. And like Mike said, in the meantime, if you could sell some vol, that's going to be great. Folks, that is it for Trade It or Fade It. If you like this content, please like and subscribe and share it with all of your friends. Watch us on tastylive. We are on Options Trading Concepts Live every single day at 11 a.m. Central Time. That's Trade It or Fade It.